Hello, everybody. Suzanne from Dawning Vision's Hypnosis, continuing our journey of helping males who have eating disorders. One of the major issues that males with eating disorders have is getting the diagnosis. For too many, it takes too many years to find out what is actually going on with them. And this is because the general practitioners that you'd go to get this understood have no understanding of what males with eating disorders is all about. They will tell you that you look good because you work out a lot in order to build up your musculature so that you look very strong and have a perfect male body, even though with the muscle dysmorphia that you have, meaning you don't see your own muscles, you don't see it. But the rest of the world does. And this can be very confounding and problematic because this is a progressive illness, as you all know, because you realize that even though you had this idea that you're fat and you needed to lose weight, and maybe you did some very self-destructive things to lose the weight really quickly, as is all too often the way that males with eating disorders go about doing things, and then you ended up working out so many hours a day to build your muscles, and perhaps doing a lot of really damaging things to your body in terms of taking anabolic steroids, which are not good for you, especially if you're a teenager or a kid in their 20s, because you're not fully developed yet, and that can hinder your own physical development in many ways. Maybe you're taking laxatives. This is a problem because your anal sphincters may very well stop working, and then you're going to have fecal matter coming out your anus. That is a truth. Something that a lot of the females find out way too late. You may be over-exercising and not taking in enough nutrition, especially protein. And this can cause a lot of problems in terms of your body not being able to repair itself after the exercise. And for some, it causes heart attacks because your body can't deal with all that physical stress. And in some sad cases, it ends up in death. So yes, you all have a point that you need to get a diagnosis sooner rather than later. I'm not a medical doctor and cannot give you the diagnosis, but if you come to me to get the treatment, I would like to tell you that I only work with people who have a healthy weight to height standard, because I am not a medical doctor and I am not going to take on the issues and ramifications of dealing with someone who really truly needs medical intervention. I do, however, help you to get rid of all the obsessive thinking, the impulsive behaviors, major depression if you have it, which most of you do, and of course the OCD, which is a form of anxiety, and any other anxiety that you may have that comes with having eating disorders. I have 17 years of success with my clients to demonstrate that the work that I do actually works, to get rid of it. Put it in your past where it belongs, because my clients have gone on to live happy, productive lives as the adults that many of them are now. Now, if they came to see me in 2005, 2006, they're adults. And I do still keep in contact with some of them. Sometimes they come to see me for other issues. And sometimes they just like to let me know what's going on with their lives, because I'm always happy to hear. Why? Because I actually care about my clients. Imagine that, a practitioner who cares about their clients. I'm really down to earth, but this is what I got to tell you. That if you go to a traditional inpatient program, which really doesn't allow males in for the most part, there was one video of a gentleman who was the only male in all of the program, which was really isolating and disturbing to him, rightfully so. You can pay $80,000 for that, and that's because they have 24/7 medical care on the premises. They have to feed you, they have to house you, and all the rest of this stuff. I charge $20,000 for up to a year of support. Generally, my clients only need about 6 months before they know that they're done with it. And again, they are done with it. It's in their past. They don't even think about it anymore at about 6 months on average. And I can do that because I do it online in the comfort of your own home. And I don't have all of those legalities to contend with, and I don't have to employ people to do the medical and mental health interventions. I work with your unconscious, subconscious mind, overlaying that which I know about hypnotism, neurolinguistic programming, onto my 47 years of working in the medical world, my 30 years in mental health, significantly in psychiatric care so that you understand that I actually have a really broad spectrum understanding of how to actually help you to let this go once and for all. And you can let go of the obsessive compulsive disorder as well as your major depression. Things that the conventional mental health world does not understand as possible because they are brought into the allopathic world of medical provisions, meaning that they are going to use medications to help you with your symptoms. But I can also tell you this. After 40 years of study of placebo effect, Dr. Irvin Kirsch of Harvard University and Dr. Walter Brown of Brown University, who emulated the studies, the placebo studies of anti-anxiety and antidepressants, have found that they work about as well as a placebo. That's 30%. And given all the side effects that are of the nature of these things, especially if you're using them chronically, you're going to have some pretty big difficulties. So my suggestion is that if you're not on the medications, great, because I do a lot better work if you're not on these medications to help you to let go of all this stuff once and for all. My contact information will be in the description below the video, and I look forward to hearing from you if you or your son or somebody that you love, male or female actually, are dealing with eating disorders, needs the help. I do a free consultation call for about an hour to see if it's a good match between me and the person, the client, and the client's family if they're of minor age, meaning under the age of 18, and there are payment plans available. However, it will cost more if I have to play bank for you, which is true of anybody who's going to finance anybody in this world because, well, I'm not a bank. So in any case, as always, I thank you for watching the video, and I will hopefully be hearing from anybody who needs this help. Bye all.